Hello, everybody. How's it going this morning? Give everyone a chance to jump on here. I am missing a little bit of my voice this morning, so I apologize to those of you who hear it and know that it's not normally this scratchy. Getting a little bit more of a late start this morning, so sorry about that. I usually try to go live around 11, and it just didn't work out that way today. Yay, Jamie, you finally made it. Perfect. So I'm trying to get these set where I can actually go live with all of you at 11 every morning, but sometimes, schedules get crazy and it ends up being noon or whatever, especially with these holidays coming up. So that's why I apologize for being later today. I am just saging and cleansing my space right now, which I must have needed because this thing is on fire today. They always say that your sage will go out and all that stuff. Good morning, Krista. Everyone says it'll go out once it's done, once it's ready and your space is cleansed. And mine is just like going to town. So I needed some cleansing today. Good morning, Donnell. So I just want to take a second, of course, to let you all know that I love you and thank you so much for all your shares and sending people here and your likes and comments and subscriptions. I really appreciate all your love and support. So thank you. Good morning, Carrie. All right. So Monday, how's everyone doing on this Monday? Oh, it is absolutely my pleasure, Krista. So, as far as moon energies go for Monday, today is the 25th, I believe. Still, people are going to be feeling a lot of the heaviness as far as emotional wise. So today is the last day of the balsamic moon phase, and tomorrow is exciting. Tomorrow we're going into the new moon phase, which is starting over with our manifesting and what we're doing. So we've had this resting period, right? This resting time in between, at least this weekend, even though, some of us didn't use much of it to rest, including myself. So please take today and just do just as much as you have to. Okay. I'm not going to tell everyone to leave work and go home and just chill on the couch, even though we would all love to, right? But today is your last day as far as being able to relax, to let everything that you're manifesting start to work, or just to start to choose yourself on that path of where you want to go. Because I know there are a lot of you that are trying to make that decision that are just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Good. Yeah. The anxiety is going to happen too, Charlene. So know that that's normal, and that's going to come along with the end of this moon phase, this balsamic moon phase. Not only going along with a little bit of the anxiety comes the overwhelming emotion. So with the moon being the way it is right now, and we're moving out of Scorpio, I believe is what we were in, that creates very intense. It's called the moon's in perigee, which means everything's heightened. So if we are anxious, we're more anxious. Okay. If we're tired, we're more tired. If we're emotional, we're more emotional. This should be the last day of that. So luckily for all of us, we're starting to move out of that, but know that if you're still feeling that, it's normal. Okay. It's very much normal. And, we'll get through this together, right? We are going to be doing, oh, good. I'm so glad to hear that about the energy transfers as well. We're going to do one today, and I was going to talk about that. And if you ever want to come back and do the energy transfers later on, or just redo them, like I said, you can watch them as much as you want. depending on which one and how it made you feel. I always put the timestamp after we're live, so you can go and just click on that and then just start the energy healing if you want. So that's always an option. Yeah, headaches definitely have to go with the amount of energy, or just enhanced emotion, enhanced everything we're having. So yeah, that would definitely have to do with it. That and just all the like sinus and junk that's been going around. It's been kind of a nightmare for everyone lately. But the energy transfer we're doing today is going to help lift you up. Okay, so it's to where the last couple we've done this week has very much been an energy shift. And I've been doing a lot as far as being able to help you cut cords from past and help you cut cords for hurt and things that you were like hanging on to. Today is going to be a burst of energy. Okay, which is really cool. And I don't know until I kind of sit down with you guys and start these energy sessions what all they're going to entail and what all is going to come through for that day. I leave that up to our guides, right? So today I'm told that everyone needs an energy burst and just kind of like it's going to just hit you. So hello, Tiffany. Hi, Mandy. So just know the energy session we do at the end of this is going to be a good burst. So if you have time to continue and watch it with me, I would highly suggest it. I'm looking forward to it as well. After this today, I have to get my turkey. I'm kind of worried. I'm waiting till the last minute, but it'll sit in the fridge and hopefully be thawed by then. 4 days. Hopefully everyone's getting ready for a good Thanksgiving with family. And if you're not with family, hopefully you're celebrating with people you want to be around. Yeah, Cynthia, last night was very draining. It was an intense night at the museum for sure. I need the energy too, Krista. It's one of those days. You can even see it in my eyes. It just feels like they're, need to be propped open with a toothpick or something. But we'll fix that. That's why our guides are giving us a boost today, right? We need it. We definitely need it. All right, so we're going to go ahead. I don't know where this one is going today. The interesting thing is I've been kind of foggy this morning too, as far as other than everyone needing energy, where this is going to go, especially being the end of this moon phase and the end of these energies and everything being heightened. We're either going to still be working through that or there's going to be something else that comes up. So we will see. We will see. All right. Okay. So what do our guides want us to know for today, Monday, November 25th, 2019? What do we need to know today? What do we need to focus on today? What needs to be our main goal? And that one is jumping. So we're going to take that guy. Oh, this is exciting, guys. We got destiny, astrology and destiny. All right, what else do we need to know for today, Monday, the 25th, 2019? There's the other one popping. And change. Okay, I like this. I like this. Okay. So this goes along very well with the new moon that's coming up. Okay. So with the new moon phase that's starting tomorrow, it's all about new beginnings, manifesting. It's a really good time as far as being able to put out there for love in your life or what love for yourself, which some of us need, being able to break the ties from certain things. So it's very interesting that we're getting change. So there's going to not only be a change and shift in energy, but there's going to be a change and shift in your destiny and where you're headed. So this is a really good sign for those of you that feel like you're stuck or that you don't know where you're going. We've talked about this. It's very much okay to not know what direction you're headed. And some of us, it takes a little bit longer to get there and to figure it out. So don't get frustrated with that. it just means that you're still meant to be exploring that side of you, okay? And exploring that part of you that you want to open up more, or that you just want the change from. But it goes along with your destiny. It goes along with everything you're trying to work towards, okay? Whether it's spiritually, whether it's relationship wise, that's important. So that's really cool. And there's definitely a Pisces and a Leo that is connected to this, it seems, as well. That doesn't mean that's the only people that are connected to the destiny card or something that's coming with this person, but it's interesting how that comes through. But definitely change is coming. And I love seeing this one, especially when we need that refresher or the reminder that we're still being heard and we do want that significant change, whether it's something just different or just something to remotivate us, to get us started. Even if you love your career path you're in, but you just need something to like give you that next step or that more exciting motivation, that's coming. So that's really cool. Yes, Carrie, I got to meet Jen last night. I loved her. That was awesome. So thank you for sending her to this page. All right, let's see. Now we're going to use the Tarot Moon deck and see what we can find out about this change that's coming. Maybe we can find out a timeline here. So here we go. All right, what do we need to know about this change that's coming? Our destiny for Monday the 25th, 2019. What do we need to know about this change that's coming? The energy is so strong in here today. It's just like almost foggy. I love it. I love all your guys' energy. Oh, interesting. There's definitely a meeting of two people coming up. For those of you that this is going to refer to a partnership or wanting to meet someone or feel like you've been waiting years to meet someone, it's coming. Okay, so this is two people coming together, bringing their glasses together and cheersing this connection. For those of you that are already in a relationship, this is going to have to do with something either relationship-wise that's going to be a business partnership. It could have to do with just a new friendship. There's a lot of us out there, believe it or not, that are in a very happy marriage and are content with where they are, but they don't have like that person they can turn and talk to, like a best friend or like a close girlfriend, a close bro friend for the guys. You know, it's everybody needs that person that they really connect with aside from their partner. A lot of us have partners that they can tell everything to, but that doesn't take away from the feeling of needing someone to just be able to get, you know, pour out your feelings to, that's not going to judge you or bring it up for the next, 3 months or whatever. Sometimes we just need that connection. So for those of you that have been asking for that, that's here. For those of you that want that and you haven't asked for it, this is very much something that your spirit guides can help you with, okay? It's very much something that they can do to step in and just say, hey, I'm going to put this person in your path and in your life because they're going to make a difference. And they're going to help bring out that spunky side of you that, not everyone gets to see. Sometimes it's someone moving into your town. Sometimes it's someone that you have mutual friends with that you never even, had met before. So it's interesting how it works, but it's definitely something your spirit guides can help you with. Okay. Everybody needs that person. Oh, they were talking about that on the radio this morning. That's cool. That's awesome. I haven't even left my house today yet, guys, but I will when I get my turkey. All right. And I'm still drinking coffee. And it's noon. I love coffee. Okay. All right. And then the Queen of Swords. So this is the other one that was popped out and pulled for us. So this very much tells me that this is you. this is where you want to be. Okay. So you're very much a person that either secludes themselves because they don't have that connection or they don't have that person that they can feel like they can vent to or give themselves to, just like I was talking about here. Or you're looking for that relationship and waiting, thinking it's not coming. Like this girl clearly knows, like, I've been waiting here forever and no one's coming for me. Where are they? Very much the energy that comes with this card. However, and some of you are just like, I'm perfectly content being this way on my own. But I guess if a good friend came in that I can trust, that's not going to turn around and stab me in the back, then I'll give them a shot. So it's kind of funny, everyone's energies that are in here, because we have very, very like independent women in here. Not saying the men aren't also that are watching. That's important to be that as well. But the women in here are very much like, she's going to do that to me, I'm out, very independent. So it's interesting how that's coming through. But even though you're independent, don't be afraid to open yourself up to that, whether it's business or just like personal partnership, because that's really cool. All right, the emotion side of it, my moon cards. These are the ones that always sneak up on us and tell us, this is exactly how you're feeling, and it's okay. So let's see what we need to know about our emotions concerning this situation, concerning overly emotion, concerning letting other people into our life, the fear of letting other people into our life. What do we need to know about this? And I love these cards because they just like kind of force that on you without being like jerks about it. There's some cards that I've seen out there that are very harsh. I get the question a lot too when I do private readings or I do medium type readings. I don't use my cards. I can, but this is something I do specifically for these groups or when we're doing live readings, because there's so many of you that I'm reaching out to and there's so many people that watch these. I have to be able to hone in and focus on what my guides are telling me. Otherwise, I'm going to be picking up pieces from each one of you, and I want to make sure that we're getting the general reading that we all need to hear, if that makes sense. Ooh, there they are. They popped out. Let me see if there's any more. As usual, we got more than one. I think yesterday we got literally like 4 or 5 that popped out all at once. There's another one. We got 3. Because we have more than one emotion, right? Especially us women. And with everything being overly intense right now, we're going to have a lot. Okay. So you are good enough. Okay. So this is for those of you that we talked about that need to work on loving themselves first before you're able to give that to someone else. So this is for the person that's sitting going, I've been waiting to meet someone. I don't understand. I can't meet them. The people I do meet, they're not the right one, or they end up being crazy, but you're not loving yourself enough first to let that person in that you need to meet. So the very first thing you have to do before you can give any of yourself to anyone is love and accept yourself first. And that is the hardest thing to do. Hands down, the hardest thing to do. When I met my husband, I was completely broken. I didn't love myself. I loved nothing about myself. And he was really the one to like pick me up and be like, what are you talking about? Like this is something that's crazy. I don't understand it. But until I could have heard it over and over, but until I accepted what was going on in my life and I accepted myself and felt comfortable with myself, I never would have been able to give that affection and that love to someone else. So that's why it's so important, because being broken takes a lot away from you, from your heart, from your feelings, no matter if it's how you've been treated for 10 years in the relationship you were in, or if it's just from your childhood and never feeling like you were good enough. That carries us on into adulthood. And it's something that we carry with us through our life. And it's the hardest thing to repair, is feeling self-worth with yourself. But once you can start to find that and do little things, whether it's painting or doing something artistic or singing or yoga or anything that you enjoy that isn't a stressful thing for you to do, you will start to build that self-love for yourself and that understanding. And the better you feel about yourself, the more you're going to have to give to other people. If you are like, I hate my body, I hate the way I look, I hate this, this, and this, let's do some things to change that so that you feel confident when you walk out the door. Whether it's little things like changing eating habits or, getting some sort of exercise routine that you don't hate to do when you get up in the morning. I've talked about this before. People have tried me to do HIIT aerobics and like workouts like that. It's just not for me. I can't do it. I would think of every excuse there was out there to not do it. Like, got a little headache today. Not really, I would think of everything. But for some reason, when it came to yoga, I was excited because it made me feel good. And I was stretching and like moving parts I wasn't used to. So it resonated with me. So you have to find that thing that resonates with you. Some people it's dancing. But like I said, some people it's art. Some people it's singing. Some people it's painting. So find that brings out that joy in you. Okay. The other ones I got is it's time to take action and a powerful change. So this is really cool. And especially going into the new moon phase, I talked about the change and everything that's coming up. So a powerful change can be a change in your perception of yourself, a change in your perception of others, not judging other people. We're all different. And I've talked to some of you about this in the past, that if we all took our problems and all the stuff we went through in our life and we all put it in the middle of the circle and everyone had to hear what everyone has been through, most people are going to go back and take their own back instead of someone else's stuff they had to deal with, because all of it's horrible and you don't wish that on anyone else. So sometimes the reason people act the way they do is because of crap they've been through and hurt, and they can be judged easily for that. But turning and cutting that person out of your life, if they're not healthy to be in it, is okay too, no matter what. You just have to figure out who is important for you to be around and who's healthy for you to be around and who brings you up. If they're not, it's one of those things where it's like, I gotta love you from afar because this is how you make me feel. So heavy. Okay. Last one. We're going to see what our angels and guides have to say about today. And then we're going to do our energy transfer. I'm already feeling more energy. It's going to be good. Okay. All right. So in conclusion for today, what do our angels and guides want us to know for today, Monday the 25th, 2019? What do our angels and guides need us to know today? Monday the 25th, 2019. There it is. I've got one that's jumping out right here. The leader. Oh, it's talking about the arts. Okay, we just talked about that. Express yourself through creative activities. I love when there's validation as to what we're talking about. So same thing I just said. Do something that fills you up. Do something that you love, whether it's a type of exercise, a type of art, a type of singing, a type of self-expression, dancing, whatever it is that makes you feel good and lifts you up and something you enjoy. That's what you need to be doing, because that's where you're going to find that self-love and that feeling of bringing yourself back to where you want to be and what you want to feel. Okay. So we are going to start our energy transfer. For those of you that are driving, you might want to stop this now and watch later. I don't like people to do energy transfers when they're driving, because I don't want anyone to get too relaxed behind the wheel. So Get yourself in a comfortable seated position. You can sit on the floor. You can sit at your desk, but somewhere where you can just close your eyes for a few minutes and take some deep breaths. So once everyone is ready, if you can just give me a like, a thumbs up, let me know you're ready, anything like that. And then we were going to go ahead and get started here with the energy transfer. All right, I see them. They're popping up. Okay, perfect. All right, so go ahead and close your eyes and just take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. In again through your nose and out through your mouth. You can continue to keep your eyes closed, and I'm going to start at 10 and count backwards to 1. As I do this, the energy is going to build and build until I get ready to transfer it. Okay. One more deep breath. Out through your mouth. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Energy transfer is moving now. I send this energy through your crown chakra, moving down through your third eye, your throat chakra, your heart, your sacral and solar plexus, down through your root chakra, filling any space or void with bright white light of love and energy, filling the body with a boost of self-love, a boost of energy, a boost of success, a boost of enlightenment as we go through this journey of what sometimes we feel fear, to feel confident. Go ahead and take another deep breath. All right. And as everyone gets a little more comfortable and starts to move around a little bit, let me know how you felt. If you felt anything during the energy transfer, know that you will continue to feel throughout the day. If you have a lot of stuff to do today, today is going to be a really good day to get it done. If you have errands to run, if you have Thanksgiving groceries to get like me, definitely do that today. You're going to have a good burst of energy. You're going to have a good burst of feeling of why can't I think of the word? Confidence. That's what I was looking for. All right, guys. Good. You feel so relaxed and tingly. Yeah. And that happens a lot in your crown because that's where I'm sending that energy through. So it can definitely feel tingly or, strange feeling or really warm. Perfect. Well, I thank you guys again for all your likes, share, and subscribes, your comments, and sending people on here. I just appreciate you all so much. I send you all so much love and light. I will be back on here again tomorrow at 11 a.m. I'll be back at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Getting back on track here with the time. And I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Love and light to you all. We'll see ya.